Welcome to the first of these talks or reflections on significant Bible verses. I've chosen Revelation 3 verse 20. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with him and he with me. The verse is in the context of one of the letters in the early chapters of the book of Revelation addressed to a church. So if it was addressed to a church, it would say something like, I stand at the door and knock. If you, dear church, hear my voice and open the door, I will come in and eat with you as a church. The question for us as a church is, are we willing and ready to open the door to the work of Jesus and the work of his Holy Spirit within us? Although the verse is written in the context of a letter to the church, it has been used and been influential to millions of people when it's applied to an individual. I stand at the door and knock. If you hear my voice and open the door, I will come in and eat with you. I recall as a student hearing a number of talks by speakers in which those were the days when you didn't have technology. They would drop down from a pulpit, perhaps, a poster of the famous picture by Holman Hunt of the light of the world. And the picture which you can see next to me is not, I hasten to add, the original, but a print of that picture. And when you look at the picture, you can see Jesus standing, holding a light. And he's knocking on the door. He's not kicking a door in. He's knocking on the door, awaiting a response. And you can see a lot of brambles at the foot of the door, on the outside of the door. It's clear that the door hasn't been opened for many years, perhaps never. And there is no handle on the outside of the door. The handle is on the inside. And a challenge that these speakers threw out to me and to others at that time was, will you open the door and let Jesus come into your life? If you open the door and let him come into your life, he makes a promise that he will come in and eat with you and you with him. In other words, he makes a promise that he will have a real fellowship and enrich your life in many ways. So this famous picture by Holman Hunt is an illustration based upon Revelation 3 verse 20 of how a person might start their Christian life. It's also a wonderful picture of prayer. God is longing to speak to you and to me. He is longing to make a difference to you and me. The question is, will we open the door and allow him to do so? If we do, then he will answer our prayers. But of course, prayer is a very dangerous thing. When you pray, it is then in a sense over to Jesus as to how he answers. So this verse, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with me, has many applications. It's been significant in my life journey, and I believe it could be significant in yours. It has applications for the start of a Christian life. Are we allowing Jesus in, or are we creating barriers to prevent him from coming in? And it has an application for prayer. It means opening a door to let him speak to us. So I would encourage you, if you feel like it, to go to your computer and do a search on the light of the world, and you will see numerous illustrations copies, prints based upon this famous picture. And I'd encourage you to reflect in front of that picture. I stand at the door and knock. If you hear my voice, I will open the door and will come in and eat with you. Amen.